Hey Alvaro, this is Daniel from Josh and Danny SEO. So we're going to take a quick look at your website, see what's going on, and see what we can do. So right off the bat, there's nothing wrong with having this over here. There's no real necessary reason to have it here as well. Typically, this is something for the bottom of the page. Same thing with all of this. So that does save you a little bit of room on the top. Now this is a little big. And if it follows me around the entire screen, then it means I lose a lot of visual, I lose a lot of screen space. So a lot of people do get annoyed with that, which is why, they might leave your website. But all you got to do is just make this just a tad smaller. Have this, like I would say, put it in half. There's nothing wrong if it follows you. There's not, and that's fine. One thing I would say about your phone number, get that right over here next to the contact spot so that people can quickly click on it and call you. This is a tool. You want them to come here, scroll over services, see exactly what it is you offer, click on the right one, and then read about it and then call you. That's all. You want them on here for a minute, nothing else. And then just going through interior and exterior quality painting services, great. Star painting and decorating, residential, commercial, interior, great. You don't talk a lot about it though, so that's something I would say you definitely should do is talk a little bit more about what you do offer. Star painting and decoration, bonded and insured, excellent. You're just telling them that you're good to go. Expert painters, and then obviously some good pictures with, interior, exterior, stuff like that. What is this here? If it doesn't do anything, oh no. Anyway, and now we're on the bottom. So it does say everywhere you do offer, but in all honesty, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Unless you're trying to rank in those specific areas. You can just tell them on the phone that yes, I do offer my services in that spot. Top quality painting services in Los Angeles. So I actually just put you in Sun Valley. That's where I ranked you guys, or that's kind of what I started looking for. But let's take a look at the back end, see what's going on over here, and see if there's anything we can do. So right here, this is a UR rating is basically how strong your website link is. And then a DR rating is how much Google does trust you. Now, you want these to be in the 30s and 40s with a ratio of 1 to 1. Now, obviously, all of this is dependent on backlinks. Now, a backlink is where you have your website link somewhere else that somebody can click on it, and a referring domain is when it actually comes back to you when they do. Now, you have a decent ratio over here. Obviously, there's some that are probably a lot of them that are going to be spam because you only have a zero point 0.1 DR rating, and that means that some of them are BuzzFeed, Wikipedia, which is not what we want. We want like strong, organic, like blogs that talk about painting and stuff like that. But you also do have 7 different organic keywords, so let's take a look at what those are. So you got star painting, which is your name, so that doesn't count because anyone across the United States and the world can search for that. You got painting and decorating. Again, it's not location specific, so it's not going to help you. None of these are location specific, except for that. Not even that one. So because none of these are location specific, it's going to be very difficult to get any real traffic. And if you do get traffic for these keywords, then they're not going to be in your area, or the chances of that are very low. So let me kind of show you what I mean, right? So we have something called a buyer intent keyword. So it's somebody looking for a specific service, such as painters, in a specific location. So Sun Valley, California. So right off the bat, and that's a buyer intent keyword. It means they're looking for a service in a location and they're ready to buy now. Just the statistics of it. That's kind of what Google Ads runs on. Those buyer intent keywords. Now we got quality. You got GMB, not sorry, Google guaranteed, and then finally you have your GMB or Google My Business profile. Now, very important to get yourself in here. It looks like you did. Excellent job. You are number one in this spot. 30 to 40% of all people will click on one of these guys here. At least that's the statistics that they show. Sun Valley might not have a lot in there, but it looks like you're doing pretty good. So congrats on that. But then as I scroll through, although I do have this guy over here. So Sun Valley Painting is number one as far as that goes as well. So these guys, let's see, are you on the front page for this keyword? And I already know the answer because I searched your keywords a minute ago. So I know the answer is going to be no. So let's take a look at Sun Valley Painting. Now this is their homepage. Let's see what they got. So they got location, which a lot of this is, again, up here is unnecessary. You definitely want the About Us careers. I don't know why they're doing this. You want a service, you want services, you want them to be able to scroll down. But anyway, um, get a quote, see your services. You don't want to make it hard. You want to make this as easy as possible. Again, people are so lazy. You want it to be in front of their face. A residential painting, that's great. Commercial painting, industrial. So they do talk about it, but they're not, they show it, but they don't talk about it, which is a problem. Project Span, City Water Parks, Aberdeen Mall. These are probably just places that they have worked in already. So honestly, they don't have a lot of content either. Now, content is key in this game, right? Google really wants to see about 1,500, 2,000 words of content on your homepage alone. As you can see, by the way, they have been going down. But they still are number one. And the reason being is because they have a decent DR rating and an okay, pretty bad DR rating. UR rating, I mean, is really good. Now, again, you want these to be in the 30s and 40s. They do have 172 backlinks with 32 referring. I don't know how they're holding out like the fourth spot for this keyword, and they do have those 6 organic keywords, so they are ranking just for those guys. It seems like they lost quite a few actually. They're only ranking for 3. Valley painting, Cloverdale paint, Kamloops, and then Kamloops painters. So here's how it kind of works with a buyer intent keyword. Is I guess it also runs with like association. So it might be pretty close to them. So it might be why they're ranking for that. Now this might not even be your biggest competitor because United States show results. Switch it up a little bit. Let's see what happens. Okay, much better. Sun Valley Corp, Valley Paint, Benjamin Moore, Sun Valley. Not really helpful. They're not ranking for any of these guys, so I don't know what's going on over here. They are getting, like I said, 7 organic traffic. So in all honesty, Um, all we really got to do is increase your backlinks, get really good ones in there, stuff that really help you out. We got to get more content on your homepage talking about your services, and we really have to get you some really good organic buyer intent keywords for you to start ranking up there. Now, you are dominating in the GMB area just for Sun Valley, but I don't know if you're ranking anywhere else in the surrounding areas, such as Los Angeles or anywhere else around. But all I got is those 3 things, right? If you do that, you will start taking the top. The top isn't really difficult to beat because they don't have a lot going on. So all you got to do is content, keywords, backlinks, you're good to go. That's all I really got. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to reach out. Other than that, you have a good one. Bye.